2012, the year the world was supposed to end, but it was also a pretty stacked year for gaming. Borderlands 2, Dishonored, Far Cry 3.
Did I ever tell you the definition of
Stop it.
Zuma's Revenge on the Nintendo DS, and of course, Spec Ops: The Line. I had heard nothing but praise for this game around the time it came out, and it still to this day holds a very positive rating on Steam with 92% recommending it. But for me at the time, it didn't look like anything particularly interesting. All I saw was what looked like a brown realistic military cover-based shooter. So of course, all the things people were praising the game for flew right over my head. I ended up buying the game during a sale in 2018, made it to chapter 4 in about half an hour, got bored and stopped playing. The controls didn't feel very good and neither did the gunplay. The AI kept bugging out, voice lines were spammed, physics was all over the place. It definitely felt like an Xbox 360 game copy-pasted onto PC without much care for how it actually played. So I called it quits right there and left the game to gather dust. Until today. I will preface by saying that I did have a gist of what the game's about, at least I thought I did. I knew it wasn't your typical the military's badass and war is cool kind of military shooter, like most Call of Duty games. I had read that it was social commentary on how war is bad for everybody involved, defenders and aggressors. However, I didn't know exactly how the game would provide this commentary. The main menu is one of my favorite things about this game, and if you don't already know why, then you'll see. Hit new game and hey, my old save is here. Apparently I only played for 37 minutes before being too bored to continue. Let's hope things go different this time.
Can't shake this guy, Walker! Keep her steady! You out of your mind? Trust me!
We start off with a relatively short turret sequence in a helicopter, which ends with another helicopter crashing into us. As is the law of helicopters in the opening sequence of a video game, they must crash. And then we get a flashback to... earlier. How much earlier? I don't know. But we get some story from our protagonist, Captain Martin Walker.
Is John Conrad the greatest man I ever served with? Well, I don't know. There was this one time in Kabul when he dragged my bleeding carcass half a mile to an evac chopper, so maybe I'm biased, but the facts don't lie. The man's a fucking hero. Remember when the first storms hit Dubai? You're probably all safe and sound at home watching TV. Well, Conrad was leading the damn 33rd out of Afghanistan. Instead of coming home, he volunteered his entire battalion to help with the evac. But all you did was send a check. Rumor is Conrad was ordered to abandon the city. He defied that order, and the 33rd stood with him. Last thing we heard out of Dubai was that Conrad was leading a caravan of survivors out of the city. That was 6 months ago. Then, 2 weeks ago, we picked up this transmission.
This is Colonel John Conrad, United States Army. The evacuation of Dubai ended in complete failure. Death toll, too many.
With him is the funny guy Sergeant Lugo and the more sensible Lieutenant Adams.
Hey, Cap! Captain Walker!
What is it, Lugo?
Got a situation, sir.
Mission critical?
No, sir.
Then take it up the chain, Sergeant.
Roger that. Lieutenant Adams.
I hear you, Sergeant. What's your status?
Status is chafed, sir.
You say chafe, Sergeant?
Yes, sir. A local airborne insurgency has infiltrated the U.S. zone designated as my pants. Sir.
Shut up, jackass.
Gentlemen, welcome to Dubai.
And then there's me! Since it's an older title, I won't judge the visuals too much, though at the time it was graphically impressive.
Alright, remember this place has been designated a no man's land, which means we're not supposed to be here, so let's do this by the books, okay?
Roger, Dodger.
But I will judge the controls. It really does feel like a shoddy Xbox 360 port. The movement is fine for the most part, though some keybinds are questionable, like holding R to pick up weapons and ammo, then pressing E to swap between your two weapons. Buttons can be rebound, but a lot of them share multiple actions, so I left them as is. The biggest giveaway is the camera movement, because it is very unresponsive and choppy. I tried turning down the sensitivity to make it more accurate, and that somehow increased the sensitivity. So I had to change the DPI on my mouse as a workaround. This issue somewhat resolved itself a few chapters into the game when I reloaded a checkpoint. After that it was fine for the most part. We get a relatively quick tutorial intertwined with backstory and some character building. It's a nice way to get to know our three main characters and why they're here.
Whee!
That's enough, Lugo.
I'm just keeping it light, boss.
Yeah, I don't need light. Need you focused on the mission.
What mission? We're basically poking a dead dog with a stick.
We have our orders. Locate survivors, leave the city immediately. Radio command from outside the storm wall. Send in the cavalry, we go home.
We then find what appears to be a bunch of abandoned US military equipment.
Yep, this is what we're looking for. Whatever it is.
Convoy
What's
stalled.
that supposed to mean?
It's a distress beacon, but it ain't military. Someone built this out of spare parts.
Any idea who?
No, not a fucking clue.
Oh, fuck.
That's putting it lightly.
Body looks fresh.
It is. Even worse, he's 33rd.
Who did this?
Probably the same people been ghosting us.
That doesn't answer the question.
Don't worry. I think we're about to find out.
My name is Captain Martin Walker. We're looking for survivors.
Why? So you can kill us too?
You speak Farsi? Maybe we can understand each other better. Agar in Torim half bezanim.
Good call, Lugo.
This could go south real fast, Walker.
Hey! Yani the damn 33rd? Sarbozoid to get you!
The locals don't seem too happy about our presence and open fire. Since we're here to save people, I'm gonna do my best to only shoot first if absolutely necessary. Here we get a tutorial on the command mechanic, which I didn't end up using all that much, but it does come in handy every once in a while.
Waiting on your order, Captain.
Lugo, take him out.
Yes, sir.
The guns are not great. They're oddly quiet, and the little noise they do make doesn't have much oomph to it. Certain weapons have alternate equipment like a suppressor or grenade launcher. Some have a burst fire mode, which I didn't even use once.
I thought we were rescuing people.
We pick up a distress signal and move into aid.
I'm picking up a distress call.
Patch it through.
33rd Dispatch, this is Alpha Patrol. We're under attack. Repeat, the insurgents have us surrounded. Request immediate assistance.
The next section feels largely like a tutorial for the cover shooting mechanic, which was just about falling out of style around the time this game came out. It's not the most engaging mechanic, never really was, but it's serviceable. You may have noticed these little pop-ups in the top left corner. What do they mean? Couldn't tell you. We arrive near the front of the plane and discover a hostage situation. This is one of the very few times where I have been the one to shoot first. But with them holding a gun to my brother in arms, I think it's warranted in order to save him.
You're gonna have to talk fast, boss. He's fading.
We're here to help. Just stay with me, alright?
Forgive me. They took McPherson. You gotta find him.
We will, but I need you to tell me where they took him.
They took him to the nest.
Nest, alright, good. And what about Conrad? Is he still alive?
Okay, an attempt at saving at least.
Damn it. Lugo, mark the bodies on tack. I want to know what the hell is going on in this city.
Not to argue, but this ain't exactly within our mission parameters.
Yeah, well, our mission went from recon to rescue the minute we found US soldiers butchered.
Tracks end here. Guess this is the nest.
And we're already on chapter 2, barely 15 minutes in. Each chapter is roughly up to 30 minutes, give or take. And there's 15 chapters total. My playtime ended up being a little bit under 6 hours for the full campaign. So it's not a very long game. And this chapter gets weird. I don't know if I'm even able to play much of the audio, because for a large chunk of this level, Hush by Deep Purple is blaring over the speakers. And I'm thinking, aha, they're setting up the vibe to be a bit more lighthearted and casual so they can hit us with the social commentary later. Smart.
It's just in. An unwarranted assault on the 33rd today means, you guessed it, an end to the ceasefire. All insurgents wishing to surrender, please report to your nearest outpost for processing. We now return to our regularly scheduled broadcast. Here we go.
Let me go on record and say this shit just got weird.
Lugo agrees with me. That's nice.
This is out of control.
Not only do they got people here, they got a fucking DJ. We need the radio command ASAP.
No, not yet. Conrad and the 33rd need our help. This soldier can lead us straight to him. Once we know the 33rd is safe, we'll radio for evac.
While fighting our way through the buildings, we wound up inside of a sandstorm. I like that they actually utilized the setting to affect gameplay. Sure, the sandstorms are scripted, but there are plenty of gameplay mechanics involving sand, such as grenades kicking up a cloud when they explode, preventing enemies from seeing you. We fall down a hole and end up inside of a building.
You okay?
I said ow, didn't I?
We're fine.
Good. Back on your feet then.
I also really enjoy that we can't see shit because of the sun, and the enemies using that to their advantage. Naturally, we take them out anyways, like the American patriots we are. Here we also get our first instance of the AI being a tad jank. They must have patched the game since the last time I played, or I was just unlucky the first time around, because things like this happened constantly for the almost 40 minutes I played back in 2018.
They give up?
I don't think so. Listen.
Something's going on up there. They're dropping C4!
Adams, door, now!
Shit, Walker, this room's gonna blow! Fucking go, go, go!
I think we're clear.
Good. Let's keep moving. We need to find an exit.
Anyone else feel like we should try talking to these guys again? I mean, we did come here to save them.
Man, we are way past that point. These people don't want to talk, they're out for blood.
Lugo's right. Best we can do is get out of here and find the 33rd before these people tear them apart.
Okay, shoot first, questions later. Got it.
We find Conrad, he'll answer our questions.
You hear that?
Someone's coming.
Dropping C4? What were you thinking? They were dug in, sir. We didn't have many options. You're lucky this whole place didn't collapse. Where's the soldier? The one we took from the plane? Downstairs, sir. Is he being guarded? At all times. Good. Think I'll go say hi. Agent Castellan. Wait. What? He won't talk, sir. He'll talk to me.
Walker, that guy was American.
Yeah, I noticed.
Why are the locals taking orders from an American? And why's he got a hard-on for the 33rd?
I have no idea. Shit. Ask him yourself.
They're still alive. Take care of them.
So there appears to be some kind of treason collusion type thing going on. Interesting. We fight our way out of the building, through the sandstorm, and then zip down an elevator shaft. The atmosphere down here is great. It's quiet and moody. Some walls are covered in children's drawings, and a couple of steps away we can hear a wind chime. I love this. It feels like things are about to get real. Things might seem calm, but the tension in the air is intense. Going down, we find an ungodly amount of candles. One for each victim, if I were to guess. Off in the distance, we can see some civilians running away. Like they're scared of us.
Christ. These soldiers were massacred.
Nah. Look how they're lined up. This was an execution.
I didn't even notice the soldiers here at first. My gaze was fixed entirely on the mural and the burnt-out eyes.
We're gonna keep at this until you tell me what I want to know. How many soldiers are stationed at the water depot?
Get your licks in while you can, Agent. 33rd's on their way here right now.
Damn can't save you. The 33rd lost their balls the day they went rogue.
Fuck you. Dubai would be at peace if you hadn't stirred up the locals. Got them killing soldiers again. Did you really think we weren't gonna fight back?
We hoped you would. The CIA doesn't start what it can't finish.
Well, now's the time to prove it, because I'm not telling you shit.
No! What the hell?
Hold your fire!
Lower your weapon.
I look stupid to you?
No. That's why you're gonna point that pistol somewhere else.
Lower your weapon. I'll lower mine.
Not gonna happen.
You got a name?
McPherson, First Lieutenant. You?
Walker, Captain. We found your friend at the plane. He told us where to find you.
Really? Where's he at?
He didn't make it.
Why am I not surprised?
So what? You think we killed him?
I didn't say that.
You're not saying much of anything, Lieutenant.
Article 4, Captain. You gotta speak to my commander.
Well, where's he at?
By now, I'd imagine he's just downstairs.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Why don't you wait here? I'll go get him.
I stood around waiting for a while to see what would happen, but nothing really did, so I rappelled down after McPherson.
God damn. All this stuff is CIA.
This must have been their safe house.
Hiding behind civilians?
Not the manliest of tactics.
It's normal for the CIA.
Yeah, but killing U.S. soldiers isn't.
Look, I don't know their names, but they're CIA. Who else could they be? You know our orders. There they are! Take them out!
Did that guy say they have orders to shoot CIA on sight? What the hell is going on here?
Those were soldiers. Our own guys.
It was self-defense.
Doesn't make me feel any better.
It's not supposed to.
Get back here! Stop fighting! For your own good!
Going in. The 33rd's chasing down civilians.
Attack!
Shit! Return fire!
They're soldiers!
They will kill us if we don't. Now open fire!
This room. I remember this room. This is where I stopped the first time I was playing. I remember being bored out of my mind and the AI was doing a bunch of wacky shit, completely breaking immersion. I guess a few things have changed over the years then, because I'm not completely bored this time. The AI is still a bit jank.
They're fucking pushing through!
We have our orders. Move out.
Move on my order! Fuck! We're dropping like flies out here! Sit rep! I'm on! CIA! Take them out! God damn it! We are not CIA!
We're Delta Force. We're here to help.
The words friendly fucking fire mean anything to you! Jesus Christ! We're not CIA! Company, man!
I know there's a lot of you asking the same question right now. Why? Well, I'd like to ask you the same thing. There was no reason for any of this. We made a truce. You broke it. We gave you a chance to surrender, and you ignored it. Why? Why? I mean, why would you do that? You chose this, not us. The only piece I can offer you now is this. The perfect tune to play you up.
So we're told this aggression is our fault, that we could have surrendered. Except both the civilians and the 33rd began shooting at us first. We had little else for choice than to defend ourselves. Provided he's talking to us, of course. For all I know, the radio man could be talking to some other group of people. This entire section goes on for way too long. All I'm really doing is shooting people and running down staircases. Lugo and Adams bug out completely and get stuck behind some cover for most of the descent. The one interesting tidbit is that there are a few civilians running around. There's one section in particular towards the end where I almost shot a woman. If I had only gone by instinct, I would definitely have shot her out of reflex. At the bottom we get a turret section where we must shoot out the big ass window.
That all of them?
I think we're clear.
What about the civilians? 33rd get away with any of them?
Yeah, they did.
Don't need a translator to know they're hurting.
What are they saying now?
These people want us gone.
We should get out of here. Leave these people to grieve.
Yeah, I think that's the least we can do. Come on.
You okay, Walker? Been awfully quiet.
Just thinking about our next move.
Want to share your thoughts with the rest of us?
Well, from what we've heard, I'm starting to think the 33rd went to war against itself. Whichever side won, seems they decided to stay here and take over Dubai.
Sounds like a mess.
It is. CIA's been here for God knows how long trying to clean it up.
Long enough to know everything that's going on in the city.
Including what happened to Conrad?
Exactly. We can make contact with the CIA, then we'll find Conrad.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
I'm picking up something. You guys need to hear it.
Patch it through.
What is your name and designation? Agent Daniel, CIA. Good. Why did you and your men come to Dubai, Lieutenant Daniels? We're looking for survivors. Okay. Looks like he's telling the truth. We can begin.
That's enough, Lugo.
Yes, sir.
Can you trace the signal's origin?
I already did. It's coming from over there.
For 2012, this looks pretty fucking great. The set pieces overall in this game are really good. You can tell a lot of passion went into them. Zipping down a line and then we run into two dudes just chilling.
Hey Bradley, you got any gum?
Here you go. Last piece.
I don't want to take your last piece, dude.
Take it. Stole it off Benson anyway.
Ah, well, fuck that guy.
No kidding.
You know, with all the shit going on, I forget how beautiful this place can be.
I feel you.
You know, sometimes at night I'll just come out here and sit. Just listen to the wind.
Yeah. Reminds me of how the wind used to howl through the trees where I grew up. Kinda peaceful, actually.
Hard to believe there's any peace in a place like this, huh?
You gotta look for peace no matter where you are, man. Helps remind you what you're fighting for.
Yeah, true that. Anyway, thanks for the gum. I'm gonna go check upstairs.
Anytime.
It's them!
Heads up! Shotgun! Coming for us!
Got one!
Like I said, I'd never cast the first stone. They are always attacking us first, and we are merely defending ourselves. More shooting, a bit of banter.
This is fucking insane.
I don't know. Someone's obviously calling the shots around here.
It's gotta be the guy on the radio.
Shit. You think?
It would explain why Dubai's gone batshit.
Good point.
And then we zip down further. This section introduces snipers, and I'm a big fan of sniping. It's always my go-to weapon type of choice paired with some kind of SMG. So imagine my disappointment when I realized the aiming sensitivity goes completely haywire whenever you use any kind of scoped weapon. It's probably not very obvious by looking at this gameplay, but check this. I'm making very small circular movements with my mouse, and it is constantly going down just a little bit with each loop. It's hard to describe the feeling, but I think Sticky describes it best. Also, specifically aiming upward is very unresponsive. Left, right and down are all fine, but up has its own sensitivity. I'll just stick to other weapons. More shooting on this rooftop until we come across the only really bad level design. Why the hell can we not just climb this and walk to where we need to go? There is literally nothing stopping us. But of course the reason is so that the sand can give way beneath us. More music being played down here as we shoot our way through even more soldiers. Yet another zipline to another roof. Lugo doesn't quite stick the landing. He seems fine. Totally expected this bridge to also collapse, but surprisingly, it doesn't.
The 33rd supposed to be heroes? This torture sounds a bit extreme.
Well, with the radio man running the show, it's not that hard to believe.
How you figure?
Actually, I think I met him once. In Kabul. He was a reporter traveling with the 33rd. Weird guy. Kind you didn't want loose in a firefight. Never spoke to him, but the colonel trusted him completely. Couldn't figure out why. Looks like that trust finally caught up with him.
So what makes you think he's the same guy?
Oh, it's his voice. You don't forget a voice like that.
Signal's still shit. We gotta go further down.
In here there's a painting with the subject's eyes blacked out, just like that mural from before.
Let's find a way out of here.
Door up ahead. Gotta be the exit.
Shit! Son of a bitch! Shit!
Somehow we'd survived that fall just fine.
Adams, Lugo, do you read?
And I guess I had a Desert Eagle up my ass for emergencies? Once again, I make sure I don't jump to conclusions and let them fire first. While holding out on our own, Lugo and Adams regain signal with our radio.
Walker, you read me?
Yeah!
You okay?
Do I sound okay? Get your asses down here!
On our way.
They do a little rehearsed dance number as we continue our trek towards the radio signal.
Multiple contacts coming up behind us. We're trapped.
Walker, there's a turret over there. Cover me while I get this door open.
No problem.
Got another turret section as we wait for Adams to get the door open. Once he breaks through, we jump down into just an awful amount of corpses.
Oh my fucking god. Jesus. So many bodies.
Lieutenant Daniels, are you still with us? Lieutenant Daniels, he's unconscious. Radio me when he comes to. We'll begin again.
Some bound with bags over their heads, most likely lined up for execution. Walking through all this is genuinely unnerving. And it doesn't get much better once we find our way out.
If this is Daniels, he's been dead a long time.
We've been set up.
What the hell's going on, Lugo? No fucking clue.
Whoa, feedback.
Identify yourself.
Me? Who the hell are you?
Captain, go fuck yourself.
Well now, Captain. This little trap was meant for a fox named Gould. But you ain't Gould. In fact, I don't know who you are. No one does. And that's dangerous.
Dangerous to who?
Everyone.
I mean, come on. You didn't actually think we'd just let you walk in here, did you?
Yeah, we did. We're looking for survivors.
Well, you found some. It's a bitch, ain't it?
Move in, boys!
Captain Walker!
What the hell?
Up there! It's Gould! Get out of there!
Someone from the CIA who seemingly wants to help us. Maybe he can clear up what the hell is going on with all this infighting.
Listen close. If you want to get out of here, I need you to do as I say. That clear?
That depends! Who the hell are you?
I'm Agent Gould, CIA. You're Captain Walker, Delta Force.
How do you know who we are?
I know a lot of things, Captain, but now's not the time to talk. There's a hallway on your left. Take it. It'll lead to a museum.
Alright, you got it.
You really gonna trust him?
Hey, you got another option. I'd love to hear it.
Well, well. Somebody's made a new friend. It's a shame Gould had to leave before the big surprise. But I'll just give it to him later.
As we fight our way through the museum, we get ambushed by a helicopter, and I couldn't help but laugh during this set piece.
Stairs! On the right!
How's it look, Lugo?
You can walk, but it's gonna hurt.
What are you thinking, Walker?
I was thinking we landed in the middle of a fucking war zone.
It's impressive, seeing as the city was supposed to be uninhabited.
Exactly.
Maybe it's time we got out of here. Call in the evac team.
We got 8 miles of open desert between us and the storm wall. Helos had cut us down before we took 10 steps. Our only option now is to reconnect with Gould.
You sure you want to cast our lot with the CIA?
We have no choice. You've seen what's become of the 33rd.
Captain's right. The damned are out of control. Someone's gotta stop them.
I know. But can we trust him?
Gould risked his life to save ours. He's earned my trust.
What about Conrad?
This isn't just about finding Conrad anymore. It's about doing what's right. Now, Adams, do the honors.
Whatever you say.
Captain Walker, if you read me, come in. Over.
Copy that. Over.
Whew. I was afraid we lost you back there.
Well, we took a pretty good beating, but we'll live.
Good, because we need all the help we can get.
What's going on here, Agent?
Insanity, Captain. CIA sent us in looking for survivors. Instead, we found Dubai tearing itself apart.
Any sign of Conrad in all this?
No, none that I've seen. I heard rumors that he's still alive, but if that's true, he's in hiding somewhere. Damn it! Incoming Halo! Look out!
Lugo, get him back on the radio.
I can't. Signal's dead. Heads up!
Heads up for what? Oh, that probably.
Not looking too good for Gould.
You got a problem with him, Adams?
Look, the 33rd needs to be stopped. But isn't Gould's revolution just stirring the shit?
Hey, he saved our ass back there. And right now, he's all we got.
A new gun is presented for us here, and this is where I noticed the specific issue of the up sensitivity being all weird. I'm moving my mouse slowly at a constant pace upward right now. Down is fine, but up is not. It seems to be affecting the camera movement even while unscoped, but on a much smaller scale to a point where I don't notice it while playing. But this does make scopes entirely unusable. Lugo and Adams get bored as I'm fiddling around with my new gun, so they shoot out the window for me.
Form up on me. Let's move.
Can't see anything through the smoke.
Now let's get down there. He might be hurt.
This just in. Tourism up an astounding 3,000% as a fresh wave of Americans make Dubai their vacation destination of choice. When asked what he thought of these fresh new faces, a local Dubai man had these words to say.
Again, that's just funny. As we walk, we see graffiti and messages on the walls, presumably telling us what the locals are feeling about the whole situation. And when the path opens up to a highway, we get another very striking scene.
Means he's 33rd. You think the CIA did this?
Can't be. Guy's been rotting too long.
This might be the most memorable imagery to me. Lots of hanging bodies ain't exactly new, but it's not what I was expecting.
Who the hell would do this?
It's not something I want to think about right now.
Heads up. Soldiers. 12 o'clock.
They spot us?
Not yet.
Up ahead, some people are chatting. I consider throwing a grenade because I know they will be hostile, but then again, I don't want to be the instigator. So I step out of cover and they immediately start shooting.
Shit, we got hosp! Fuck! Open fire!
It's getting predictable, but I'm standing by it just in case there eventually is an option to avoid conflict. The game appears to be ramping up its serious tone, because yet again we find ourselves amid a pile of rotten civilian corpses.
Jesus. Gould led a bunch of armed looters against trained soldiers.
He didn't know this was gonna happen.
Maybe the loss was worth the gain.
And then we're greeted by a borderline war crime. And also the only other enemy type in the whole game, the heavy.
I am heavy weapons guy.
There's technically 5, regular, shotgunner, knife runner, one more type introduced later, and the new heavy type. The first 4 are nearly identical in behavior, so they might as well be lumped together as one type. The heavy, on the other hand, can take way more bullets, and they have an LMG. After we take them out, we find Gould has been captured.
I didn't know better. I think you were a fool or suicidal. You'd have to be to attack the gate head on. See, I think your little assault was meant as a distraction. A cover for your partner, Agent Riggs. Tell me where he is. Fair enough. Next.
Slow up. Gotta be smart about this.
Okay, Gould's right there and I got a clean shot.
You open fire now, but civilians are dead. Does that mean nothing to you?
Throughout this game, there are points where you have a few options on how to proceed. This is the first major point as far as I'm aware. You can either sneak around the back with Adams, tell Lugo to take the shot, or do it yourself. I figured if I use my suppressed M4 and provided I'm fast enough, I can probably take down all 3 targets without hurting Gould or the civilians. Somehow, even though I'm using a suppressor, we get detected and a full fight breaks loose. Despite my best efforts, Gould took a hit at some point and doesn't make it.
What happened?
He just stopped breathing.
Did I make the wrong choice?
What the hell is that?
A map. I think this was Gould's op plan.
Must be the gate they were talking about.
So what?
Gould thought it was worth dying for, Lugo. I'd say that's a pretty big so what.
Through these doors waits Chapter 8. The halfway point of the game, as well as the turning point.
This is just fucked.
What are you talking about?
People died back there. Not just soldiers and civilians, but Gould. Our best chance of getting out of this hellhole.
Calm down, Lugo. There's nothing we could have done.
Don't tell me to calm down. We got no idea what the fuck we're doing here.
Yeah, you're right. Putting your faith in Gould, you are fucking clueless. Man, I'm through with this shit.
Fuck you! At least I'm doing my job! You're the one who's fine, just sitting back, waiting for things to unfuck themselves!
You think I like watching these people die, huh? You think I won't carry this shit to my fucking grave?
Stand down! Both of you! Stand the fuck down!
The fuck is wrong with you two? We're in the middle of a fucking war zone, and you're fighting in the dirt like a couple of goddamn kids! You are Delta operators. Fucking act like it! All right then. We good?
Yeah.
Lugo!
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let's keep moving.
I'd say that's the gate.
Adams, take care of the lookout.
I'm on it. Sweet dreams, bitch.
All right, Lugo. Who are we up against?
An army? Give or take?
Oh, shit.
How are we getting through this?
This might help.
Fine, set it up.
You're fucking kidding, right? That's white phosphorus.
Yeah, I know what it is.
You've seen what this shit does. You know we
Might
can't
not have a
use it.
choice, Lugo.
There's always a choice.
No. There's really not.
Lugo says there's always a choice, and Walker says there isn't. I take this as the devs saying, hey, there's another way, you don't have to commit a borderline war crime. So, I refuse. I just wait around, which eventually caused the army below to attack us when the spotter we killed doesn't answer the radio. It is outright impossible to win this fight. Even if you slowly take them down one by one, there are 3 snipers spawning on top of the buildings, both left and right. Kill one sniper and another one spawns immediately. These snipers do not spawn if you use the white phosphorus. I tried over and over again to see if I could somehow get through, but no, there's absolutely no way. The game even asks if I want to lower the difficulty because I die so many times. So I give in and begin firing the mortar. We cover the entire area until I see this sort of trench, which looks to have both military personnel as well as civilians in it. Surely bombing just this APC would be fine, right?
Hover disabled.
No, that somehow set the whole trench on fire.
Why?
You brought this on yourself.
We were helping.
What? Oh no.
Are those civilians?
Where'd they come from? There's no camp here.
They took him from the nest.
That hotel back at the storm wall? No, those can't be the civvies that got kidnapped. It's not possible.
Yeah, it is. That's why Gould stormed this place. He didn't want the gate.
He was trying to rescue his people. This is your fault, goddammit! Stop right there, Lugo. What it is, you wouldn't really have a choice. He turned us into fucking killers. That's enough, Sergeant. No, I told you so. No.
We need to keep moving.
What?
Reinforcements will be here any second. We need to keep moving.
But Walker, you're not even...
I'm gonna make these bastards pay for what they've done. Now, are you with me or not?
Yeah, this is why I tried so hard to avoid using this stuff, but here we are. Apparently the 33rd were helping the civilians, much like our company arrived here for. So why then have we been getting shot at since we first set foot in Dubai? I guess that question will have to wait because we have some more shooting to do.
They are murderers! Open fire! Here they come! Take cover! Return fire and push forward! They got the high ground! I don't care! We're taking that gate!
Conrad's command team. I knew these men. Listen.
No better than I did. I promise you that.
He knows we're here.
I could not inspire them. They let a mutiny. Foolish in a place like this. I don't blame them. They did what they thought necessary. But if order was to be maintained, an example had to be made.
Colonel. I'm Captain Walker.
Captain Walker. Yes, I remember you. Kabul, I think it was. You performed admirably under the circumstances.
Colonel,
I don't
please.
know if I told you that.
What's going on here?
Survival, Captain. Plain and simple. Everything is teetering on the edge of everything. But this you already know. The rest you'll have to see for yourself. Welcome to Dubai, gentlemen. Now, step outside, Captain.
What's going on, Walker?
We were wrong. Radio Man ain't running Dubai. He's just a lackey.
You mean?
It's Conrad. He did it. All of it.
Okay. So what do we do?
We play along. For now.
Mission objective, obey. I like that. So we're now talking directly with Conrad, the man we've been looking for. We follow along the path until a dilemma is presented before us.
We got snipers.
Tell your men not to worry, Captain. The snipers aren't for you.
What the fuck is this?
This is Dubai, Captain. This is what I face every day. My duty is to maintain order. Without it, we would have died long ago.
This is a test.
Yes, it is. The civilian on the right stole water. A capital offense. The soldier on the left was sent to apprehend him, which he did, killing the man's family in the process. 5 innocent people are dead because these 2 animals couldn't control themselves.
I get it. We're meant to choose.
Choose what? Let's get out of here.
Lugo's right. We need to get as far away from this as possible.
That's enough.
Obviously not, because we're still here.
They are guilty. But what is justice? And how would you see it, Delvin? This is an order, Captain. Who lives? Who dies? Judge these men, or pay the price of insubordination.
We can't do this, Walker.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
And go where? They have us surrounded.
I have to choose who to shoot, but I see a third option. Don't do anything.
Stop stalling, Captain. You're running out of time.
This is so fucked.
We're out of options, Walker.
You're also out of time.
Adams!
Don't move. One step towards Lieutenant Adams, and he dies. Now judge these men. That's an order.
Nope, I'm still not doing anything. What if Lugo attempts a sneaky heal? No, okay. What if I just run for it? No, not that either. Alright, I'll just take out the snipers then. Lugo and Adams both get downed, but that's fine, they can handle it. Slide down the sand dune straight into an ambush and we must fight through another corridor of enemies. A sudden sandstorm catches by surprise, and I don't think this happened in prior sandstorms, but the muzzle flash is blinding. Ignore the fact that I have a suppressor, so there shouldn't be a muzzle flash, making it even harder to see what I'm shooting at than the storm itself. We take shelter inside of a flipped over tanker truck until the storm settles.
I know you're listening, Colonel, so hear this. This war is over. Dubai will be evacuated. And you will be relieved of your command.
Coast is clear, Walker.
Then gear up. We're moving out.
Where to now?
Before the storms hit, Conrad needed a lookout. Somewhere he could see Dubai from miles around. There. Tallest tower in Dubai. That's where to.
Walker, we need to talk about what happened back there.
We got Conrad's attention. What's there to talk about?
Never seen you like this before.
I'm fine, Adams. We can't walk away from what we've seen here. We're not leaving Dubai until the survivors can be safely evacuated. I just need you to trust me on this.
I trust you, Walker. I just don't agree with you.
He doesn't agree that people need to be evacuated? Kinda odd, since that's what we're here to do in the first place. Heading toward the tower, we walk straight into a firefight, and we're introduced to a new character, Riggs.
Damn it! If anyone can hear me, this is Riggs. We've been ambushed by the 33rd. Need some help here ASAP.
Riggs? Fuck, man. Who told the 33rd about this? This is our fault.
Captain Walker.
Jeff Riggs, now get in here before a sniper blows your goddamn head off.
You're welcome.
Excuse me?
Maybe you didn't notice, but we just saved your ass.
Kid's got a mouth, Captain.
Name's Sergeant Lugo, and he's got a point.
Really? So where's Agent Gould?
He didn't make it.
Guess you can't save everyone, huh? I'd say you fellas owe me one.
Typical company bullshit.
You want to hear me out before shooting me down, son?
You got a plan beyond killing everyone you see?
Of course we got a plan.
Go on, Agent. What's your up?
About 400 yards from here is the city's main water facility. We were en route when we got pinned down. My op, Captain, is to get that damn water and cripple the whole damn 33rd.
You really think water's the key?
We're in the desert, kid. Water's the key to everything. Shit.
Frag out!
Take cover!
I can't see!
Just stay down!
I have absolutely no idea why we decided to team up with this guy. Especially if his plan is to take the 33rd's water supply, which I'm assuming they're using to help the locals. Can't think too hard about it though, because we have more shooting to do. A little bit of banter.
We don't take orders from you, company man.
Easy.
You know the CIA didn't start this war.
Arming the locals probably didn't hurt.
These people were ready to rise up. We just gave them the tools.
Tools to get him killed.
Just keep telling yourself that, kid.
And then more shooting. Not quite sure what this guy's up to, but he's striking a menacing pose. Riggs appeared to be a little confused what water supply he's going for, but he eventually snaps out of it.
There it is, boys. The Dubai Aquatic Coliseum. By my estimation, there are nearly 45,000 gallons of H2O inside them walls. This is the heart of Dubai.
Yeah, we'll cut out the heart and the beast will die.
Now you're catching on. My men are running interference near the front gate. They'll keep the 33rd turned the other way while we sneak in the back.
We're using the locals as decoys?
They understand the meaning of sacrifice.
Again, I'm really not sure why we're helping this guy. Using the locals as bait? That doesn't sound right. But we get spotted and I've gotta do some more shooting. I'm really struggling to make this sound interesting.
Think about who you're helping, Captain. Without water, everyone in this city will die. Your men included. Riggs isn't looking to save anyone. He's here to bury the truth, along with the bodies.
Yeah, I agree with Conrad here, actually. There is no reason for us to aid Riggs. It will only make things worse. Inside the stadium, there is some rock music playing over the speaker systems, and I am yet again struggling to figure out what tone they're going for. At this point, we shouldn't be making the situation exciting, should we? We're in the last third of the game. A lot of terrible things have happened. The vibe doesn't seem right. But we shoot our way down to the trucks of water and hijack them.
I'll be damned. You're still alive. You want to stay that way? I recommend this. Step lively, people. We're about to bring this city to its knees. See you want to see it.
You want me to shoot him, or would you rather do it yourself?
Get out of this alive, he's all yours.
There will be a price for this, Walker. I hope you're prepared to pay it.
Here we have our second on-rail segment. Well, technically first, but we'll get to it. Equipped with a grenade launcher and infinite ammo, we attempt to get out of the city with all of its water supply. Obviously, the 33rd isn't too happy about this.
This city will begin dying of thirst. Just like Riggs wanted. This is your fault, Walker. You did this, not me.
That was Conrad.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid I have some bad news. No way to sugarcoat it. They blew up the fucking water. That's right. Your water is gone. As now Dubai's under martial law. All citizens are ordered. Stay where they are.
These assholes barely alive.
Been back all in the enclave.
I like talking to you. Go on, get the fuck out of here.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Wow, who would have thought something like this would happen? Now we're even further up the shit list with the locals. I can hear Riggs from somewhere up ahead.
Little help over here.
Riggs? Where are you? I can't see... Oh, shit. Hang on. I'll get you out of there.
Forget it. There's no point. The water's gone. That's all that matters. Fuck. This ain't how it's supposed to end.
He was right about you.
Look, if people find out what he did, the whole region will declare war on us. And we'll lose. Now the world will never know.
You're insane.
It's funny. Gould said the same thing. What I did may not have been nice, but it was right. Besides, it's not like I'm walking out of here. Just do me a favor, huh? Don't let me burn.
No, I'm not gonna let him have the easy way out. I'll save the one bullet in this gun.
Go on, Walker. Do it. Please. Why are you just standing there? Come on! For fuck's sake, Walker! Please! I'm begging you! Walker! 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 Ah!
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank God. The 33rd showed up before we found you. We had to run. Started to think you didn't make it.
I got lucky.
And Riggs?
Dead.
Good.
No, not good. He fucked us. Fucked everybody. Thanks to him, everyone in Dubai will be dead in a few days. The city needs to be evacuated ASAP.
Yeah, I'd love to know how you plan on doing that.
Hugo?
Oh, my bad. Am I interrupting?
Oh nice, Radio Man's back, the only character I actually like.
Sure he gets the message.
Go fuck yourself.
Whoa, let's keep it clean, buddy. This is, after all, a family program. Rated E. For everyone thirsty.
Yeah, he's fun.
Can you hear me, Lieutenant? I'm not fucking around. Surrender now. You'll die.
Somehow no one heard that. Okay, just gotta line up this shot.
One of the 8 scariest words in the English language. We're Delta Force, and we're here to save you. I always love that one. What? That's not funny?
Over the bridge! Go! Fuck you! You're the one working for a goddamn war criminal!
No, fuck you. You have no fucking idea what that man had to do. And I do mean had to do.
He had a choice, just like everyone else.
Hear more than talk. Remember the gate? Huh? Oh, that smell. I do believe it's Bert's baby.
I get my hands on you, you're a fucking dead man!
Love to see you try, sunshine.
I zip down to the floor below, searching for a pathway where I can regroup with my squad.
Are you kidding me? I don't need this shit right now. Stay still, goddammit.
Walker, hurry up!
I'm busy.
Getting pretty hairy over here!
I said I'm working on it. Gotcha.
That was great. Walker is actually going insane, and it translates into gameplay. I love it. I hope there will be more as we continue.
Reports are pouring into the studio that everyone's favorite teabags are down the hall. Rumor has it they're trying to arrest even more people. You gotta love these guys. They're just gonna keep on trying, even if it kills every last one. Be sure to stop by and tell them thanks.
I've had it with this fucking guy.
How far you think he's broadcasting?
I don't know, but we've been hearing him since we came through the storm wall. Why?
If we don't evacuate the city now, everyone's gonna die of thirst. Now, I think we can use his system to get the word out. Just gotta figure out where he's broadcasting from.
Yeah, no shit.
The Radio Man gives us some nice background music as I cover fire for my boys on the other side. We get a fairly lengthy turret section here where we need to escort Lugo and Adams. And then, once everything's clear...
Just fucking die! Just fucking die!
This just keeps going. There is nowhere for me to go, and shooting them doesn't reset their pathfinding. I end up reloading a checkpoint, and I had to do the whole turret thing again.
Here comes more of them!
Jesus fuck! When is this gonna end?
Once that's done, the same thing happens again, but this time without the voice lines. I called it quits for that session, as it was getting late, and I realized that the main menu has changed. The flag is torn, the wind has picked up drastically, and the guitar, which previously played the US national anthem, is now just a bunch of squealing noise. This is a lovely detail. Coming back the next day, I redo the turret section a third time, which I want to point out is nearly 5 minutes long. And this time they actually managed to find their way to the zipline and slide across to my side.
Keep him off me for a sec!
Okay?
Fine. Don't worry about it. What about you two?
Yeah. Fine.
You hear that?
Came from behind that door.
Get ready.
Go! Drop your fucking weapon!
Do it!
Okay,
now!
okay.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
What the hell is this?
Somebody doesn't want to play soldier anymore.
What's your name?
Staff Sergeant Josh Forbes, service number 867530.
You are not a prisoner of war. Far as I'm concerned, you're not even a fucking soldier.
You can't...
I can do whatever the fuck I want. Now, the asshole on the radio, where's he broadcasting from?
Don't bother. He's guarded. You'll never reach him.
Our problem, not yours.
There. Top of the Transimmerance building.
Lugo, we reached that tower. Think you can work the broadcast system?
One mass evacuation coming up.
Won't be anyone to evacuate. What the fuck did you say?
Be smart, Captain. This is the desert. How long do you think these people will survive without water? Jesus. All the Colonel wanted was to keep people alive. Remember that.
We'll keep that in mind next time he tries to kill us. Dubai's running out of time, gentlemen. Let's move. Where to now, Lugo?
North. Across the rooftops. Should take us right to him.
Sounds good.
The graphics haven't aged well in some areas, but these backdrops are just downright gorgeous. Shove a guy out a window so he can get a closer look, and then we somehow get spotted sneaking into the sniper nest.
Well. Sounds like company's come to call. You'll have to forgive me. The place is a mess. You'd swear a storm was through here.
This ain't a socialist, asshole.
Gotta reload! Well, I got news for you, bud. I'm not stuck up here with you.
Soldiers zipping
You're
over.
stuck up here with me.
Oh hell yeah, more music! As usual, we shoot our way through and take another zipline over to a different building.
This is a mistake, Walker. You'll never get these people through the storm wall.
I have to try, Colonel. It's the only way.
And you'll damn them all.
Ah, shit! Walker! What are you doing?
Adams,
You can't do this!
At the time, I didn't hear Walker say Adams, and was instead confused wondering who this was supposed to be, because it didn't look like Adams to me. Still, I decide to let the scene play out, which gets me killed. Zip over again and hit the execute button this time, resulting in the most gruesome melee we've seen so far.
Jesus. What the fuck did you do, Walker?
Hey, you caught me off guard.
Hey, it happens. Now come on.
Of course, we shrug it off like the men we are, and then proceed with our assault on the radio tower.
You know, I hear what you guys are doing, and it just gets me to wondering, who goes around bashing people's heads in? With a gun, no less. It's unnecessary and impractical.
Laugh it up while you can, Chuckles.
Don't mind if I do. Ha 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 ha. Oh, swallowed my gum. Bastard.
In hindsight, it should have been pretty obvious this is where he's been holding out. Cause them's a lot of dishes on that there roof. As we hail down bullets on the soldiers on the other side, I think it's the radio man. Honestly, I can only sometimes tell Conrad and the radio man apart, but this sounds like the latter. Either way, he keeps making comments on nearly every person we kill.
That guy? You shot that guy? I like that guy. Oh, he only had 2 more days till retirement. RPG by the dance floor! I'm reloading! I didn't really know that guy.
And attempted humanizing them, but it just comes off as comedic.
Ah, jeez. Where's all this violence coming from, man? Is it the video games? I bet it's the video games.
Yeah, I think it's the video games. As we walk up the floors towards the roof, I can't help but notice the amount of chest-high walls and furniture, so we're definitely shooting our way down from here.
Hey, guys. I think that's a real guy. Come on. Clock's ticking, Lugo.
Yeah, I'm on it. This deck's custom, so I'm gonna need a minute.
What's that sound? Those voices?
Easy there, G.I. Joe. That's just a cloud echo. We hear that shit all the time.
A what?
It's a signal bouncing off the storm wall.
Hey now. Check out the whiz, kid.
That was textbook. You're the guy who built a citywide broadcast system with spare parts. That's impressive.
Oh, well, you know. You said it, not me.
Like, I see where you boosted the transmitter, but how far does this thing really go?
To infinity and beyond! Or the storm wall. Same difference.
Now you're just fucking with me.
Oh, ye of little faith. You are live and on the air, my good man.
give it a shot.
Wow. That was easier than I expected. Thanks.
Get the fuck off me, man!
Have you lost your fucking mind?
Are you really this fucking naive? You kept the 33rd on our ass this whole time! He wasn't gonna let us just walk out of here! I did what was necessary!
You don't get to make that call!
Well, fuck you! I just did.
That's enough! We'll deal with this later. To anyone who can hear me, I'm the commander of an American evacuation force. We're here to rescue you. But first, the 33rd will pay for what they've done.
I'm disappointed in you, Walker. No one leaves Dubai. I tried. 1,300 men, women, children dead because of my arrogance. And now you want to finish off the rest? If you will not learn from my mistakes, then there's nothing more I can do. Your butcher's bill is high enough. Goodbye, Captain.
Fuck! Take cover! So much for the evacuation.
What now?
We're trapped. That helo's our only way off this roof. There's a lot of gun between here and there. Into the tower. Move!
You two go. I'll cover you from here.
Like hell!
There's no time to argue. Now go!
Lugo's right. Come on!
Alright, so the only good character got killed as soon as we meet him. That's fun. It's another lengthy shootout to the helicopter. And once we make it, we get a stationary turret section while Lugo makes his way over. Followed by taking out the radio tower, and then we're back to when we first started the game.
Wait! Wait, this isn't right!
Well, it's too late now!
No, I mean, we did this already!
What do you mean?
Ah, fuck it! It's nothing! Just shake these fucking guys!
You got it!
This line from Walker would have been very interesting if it actually meant anything. But it's apparently only in the game because the producers had a bit of a dispute on using this segment as the opening. Or as a fourth wall break commentary on other shooter games doing that sort of thing. I couldn't really get a straight answer. But nothing's different this time around, except for some reason the camera keeps sliding downward. I have to fight the camera the entire time to keep it straight. The other helicopter crashed into us just like before, but now we get to see what happens after.
Shit! Brace for impact!
Walker? Captain Walker, can you hear me?
Colonel?
Open your eyes, Walker. I need you to see what you've done. Dubai should have died. We were ordered to abandon these people. Instead, we chose damnation. Not all of us.
Who's there?
One of your victims. One that was just following orders.
You gave us no choice.
There was always a choice. You just fucked it up.
We tried to save you.
Deep down, you knew we all had to die.
This wasn't my fault.
Captain.
Lugo.
Help.
There were over 5,000 people alive in Dubai the day before you arrived. How many are alive today, I wonder? How many will be alive tomorrow? I thought my duty was to protect this city from the storm. I was wrong. I have to protect it from you.
I don't know who those first two are. Gould might be one. We wake up somewhere in the sand surrounded by yachts as Adams tried to contact us.
God damn it, Walker. If you're alive, then fucking answer me.
Colonel.
What? It's Adams. Fuck, man. Where the hell are you?
I'm not sure yet. Lugo with you?
Nah, he's been dark since the helo went down.
Fuck. Well, where are you?
Just follow the smoke.
All right, I'm heading your way.
There can never be just a calm walking segment, eh? Always with the shooting. It got old a while ago. Rescue Adams, shoot some more, and then we gotta go find Lugo.
I think we're clear for now. We need to keep moving. Can you walk?
I'm fine.
Good. We need to find Lugo, then we take care of Conrad. I think we can still save these people, and I'm not gonna let him stand in our way.
Right, because that plan's worked out great so far.
Wasn't asking your opinion, Lieutenant.
Walker, Adams Adams, where the hell are you guys? Pinned down in Conrad's backyard. I got no weapon, and my fucking arm's broke.
Lugo! Lugo! Fuck, I lost him.
Signal puts him somewhere north of here.
That's a start. Let's move.
I haven't been showing any of the intelligence collectibles that I've found, because I've only found 4 of them and none really added to the overall story. There might be more context to be had from collecting them all, but we're less than an hour away from the end, so it's a little late to start looking now. At least the location in which all the shooting is taking place is varied, but the shooting itself is mind-numbing.
Yo, Lugo, you read? Adams! Adams! Oh shit!
Lugo, what's happening?
Fuck! I need help! They're closing in! Oh shit!
Talk to us, Lugo.
What the fuck? Just stay the fuck away from me! Get back! Get the fuck back!
Lugo!
시간이 거리! 네! Bossa! Bossa ven Amcon! Ven Amcon! You fucking bastards!
Run!
What the fuck?
Shoot the rope! Everyone back, now! Come on, Lugo. Get your ass up!
You heard him! Back up, right now! I said back the fuck up! Hurry up, Walker!
Breathe, Lugo!
They ain't taking the hit!
God damn it, breathe!
How's he doing? Answer me, Walker!
Come on, Lugo!
Is he breathing? Move back, or I will open fire!
Damn it!
These assholes ain't stopping, Walker! They're boxing us in!
Damn it, Lugo!
You better fucking pray he makes it! Let me take him, Walker! Sir, permission to open fire! I need you to give the word! Walker! Give me the fucking word!
I'm still not going to shoot civilians, even if they just killed my friend. A couple warning shots sends them running, and we hurry through the encampment while the people yell profanity at us.
There's our exit.
About damn time.
That's right! Run, you fucking coward!
If you're listening, Colonel, here's what happens now. I'm gonna kill every last one of your men, and then I'm gonna kill you. Sergeant Lugo is dead. For that, I will give no quarter. You brought this on yourself.
Alright, how are we planning on going about this infiltration?
Kill everything that fucking moves.
Yep, that checks out. This level is more or less just constant shooting as we make our way towards the tower. But it does have one thing... But it does have one thing which caught me off guard, and it wasn't the burp.
Don't let Delta reach that gate! Light him up now!
Willie Pete!
Sit down!
Welcome to Hell, Walker. We've been waiting for you.
I was genuinely uncertain whether or not this was real. Whether I should shoot the burning people running towards me or not. I just froze up. I could not decide what to do. Then we immediately returned to the action.
Another shot from that mortar and we're fucking dead!
Use that RPG to take it out! I'll keep these guys busy!
Take out the mortar, shoot some dudes, and when we arrive at the entrance...
Shit! Another fucking heavy! Take cover, goddammit!
Lugo!
You out of your fucking mind?
You left me to die!
The hallucinations and their severity is ramping up, and I'm getting excited because ever since that freaky mannequin room, I've been waiting for them to get more wacky. I'm thinking we entered the third act as the helicopter crashed, and that Walker will be descending into proper madness for this last third. We are currently 12 minutes away from the end credits, because through those doors Lugo barged through lies our final battle. It's a heavy and a turret. They are not very difficult.
Shit! Here they come!
They're pinning down on top of the gatehouse! Move in! It's over! We have you surrounded! Lay down your weapons!
Fuck you! Just shoot me! I'm standing right here! Come on!
Secure the building!
Shoot me, goddammit! Fucking shoot me!
This is your last chance, Walker. Surrender, or my men will cut you down.
Don't you dare! Well, fuck you then! I didn't come this far to surrender!
It's the only way inside that tower.
The fuck's sake! Give it up! The mission's over! We failed!
Not while I'm still breathing!
Fine! Then keep breathing! Run, motherfucker!
Damn it, Walker! Run!
I'm sorry, Walker. But you knew it would end this way. Your friends dead. The world on fire. And you alone. You're a failure. Finally, something we have in common.
It says chapter 15, but it's really just the end. There's no gameplay here, only talking, and I'll just let it play out.
Captain Walker, we're all that's left of the damn 33rd. We surrender, sir. Dubai is yours.
Where is Conrad?
Where he's always been. Upstairs, waiting for you.
Well done, Walker. You've done what the storm could not. Destroyed the damn 33rd. Do you feel like a hero yet? Please, come in. Now that you're here, I want to ask you a question. What did you think when you arrived in Dubai? When you'd seen what I had done, did you think it the work of a madman?
Yeah. I thought you'd lost your goddamn mind. Or I hope that's what happened.
Oh yes, that would have made things easier. But I wasn't that lucky.
You sure about that?
I assure you, I'm as sane as you are, Captain.
No matter how hard I tried, I never could escape the reality of what happened here. That was my downfall. There, finished. I hope you like it.
What the hell is going on?
Your eyes are opening for the first time. It hurts, doesn't it? Go on. What do you think?
You did this.
No, you did. Your orders killed 47 innocent people. Someone has to pay for your crimes, Walker. Who's it going to be?
John? Is that you?
You tell me.
I'm done playing games, John.
I assure you, this is no game. It seems that reports of my survival have been greatly exaggerated.
This isn't possible.
Though I assure you, it is. How? Not how. Why? You were never meant to come here.
We have our orders. Leave the city, radio command from outside the storm wall. They send in the cavalry, we go home. What happened here was out of my control.
Was it? None of this would have happened if you just stopped. But on you marched. And for what?
We tried to save you.
You're no savior. Your talents lie elsewhere.
This is your fault, goddammit!
Stop right there, Lugo.
He wouldn't listen!
We didn't have a choice!
He turned us into fucking killers!
This isn't my fault.
It takes a strong man to deny what's right in front of him. And if the truth is undeniable, you create your own.
What the hell happened?
I don't know, he just stopped moving.
Walker, snap out of it!
I get it. We have to choose.
The truth, Walker, is that you're here because you wanted to feel like something you are not. A hero.
Lugo! You left me to die!
I'm here because you can't accept what you've done. It broke you.
Colonel? Colonel, please.
What's going on, Walker?
It's Conrad. He did it. All of it.
You needed someone to blame, so you cast it on me. A dead man. I know the truth is hard to hear, Walker, but it's time. You're all that's left, and we can't live this lie forever. I'm going to count to 5, then I'm pulling the trigger.
We're not real. This is all in my head.
Are you sure? Maybe it's in mine. 1.
No. Everything.
All this. It was your fault. If that's what you believe, then shoot me. 2.
I didn't mean to hurt anybody.
No one ever does, Walker. 3.
This is the one and only meaningful choice you get.
Is this really what you want, Walker? So be it. 5!
United States Army. Evacuation of Dubai ended in complete failure. Death toll. Too many.
So, there we have it. Conrad was dead for the entire game. Maybe. After the credits, we get put back into the main menu screen, which is quiet. All you can hear is the wind and sand scraping against the building. The flag is torn down and lays still. I maintain that the main menu is my favorite aspect of this game. There's something satisfying when a game acknowledges the story like this. I decide to reload my save and go through the whole speech sequence, and instead choose to shoot Conrad, which symbolically means Walker takes no responsibility for what he's done.
It takes a strong man to deny what's in front of him.
Stronger than you were.
Whatever you say, Walker. No matter what happens next, don't be too hard on yourself. Even now, for all you've done, you can still go home. Lucky you.
What now, sir?
Huh?
The men are asking. What do we do now?
We complete our mission.
And what mission would that be, sir?
Just get me a goddamn radio. This is Captain Martin Walker, requesting immediate evacuation of Dubai. Survivors. One too many.
I like this ending better. It hits harder, and that shattering effect on Conrad looked fantastic. Walker hallucinating the soldier also caught me off guard. But wait, there's more.
Commander, this is Falcon 1. I think we found him. Captain Walker.
He's armed.
It's okay. Hold your fire.
I don't understand. What's he doing? Look at his eyes. Something's not right.
Captain Walker, we are here to help. But first, I need you to lay down your weapon.
He's not complying.
He's shell-shocked. Give him a second. Just hand me your weapon, Captain. We're here to take you home.
It's over. Time to go home.
You know, Captain, we drove through this whole city to find you. We saw things. You don't mind me asking, what was it like? How'd you survive all this?
Who said I did?
I interpret that line as him saying he's essentially a dead man walking, a husk of who he used to be. But wait, there's even more. What happens if you don't drop your weapon?
We're here to help.
We're under fire! Take cover!
Falcon 1, this is Command. Do you copy? We heard shots. Is everything okay? Sergeant Roberts, what is going on?
Gentlemen, welcome to Dubai.
Which one of these endings is the true ending is up to you. Personally, I feel like Walker denying any responsibility and killing Conrad is the most likely ending. But it's all up to interpretation. At the start of the video, I said I thought I knew at least generally what the game is about. Social commentary on how there are no winners in war. This was wrong. Spec Ops The Line is a critique of the entire shooter genre, where you are usually the hero who saves the day by pushing through improbable odds. And it sure did a great job at that, considering how much people appear to love this game. But the amount of restraint I had to exercise while writing this script was killing me. I didn't want to just be a Debbie Downer for the entire playthrough, but man, I did not like this game. To be clear, I absolutely loved the ideas Jaeger were going for with Spec Ops The Line. When I had finished the game, I was still thinking about it and the story every day for about a week. It refused to leave my mind. It really had a great impact on me. However, as it stands, everything falls completely flat. I will be very negative and critical of Spec Ops The Line, but also keep in mind that I played it in the year of our Lord Franklin 2026. I know this game hit very different back in 2012, there really hadn't been anything like it at the time. The bodies hanging over the freeway was incredibly unnerving. I loved the building full of candles and children's drawings. So many sections are absolutely terrific. There are a lot of details throughout the game, like Walker's voice lines starting off professional and by the books.
Reloading!
Hostile down.
Priority target! Take him out! Enemy down! Target neutralized!
While towards the end, he's just screaming and full of rage.
Keep him off me for a sec! This is slowing me down. Kill is fucking confirmed!
All three squad members getting more and more wounded and torn up as we progress. Unlike most other games where everyone tends to be fine from start to finish. Something I didn't even notice while playing but did while editing is that you're pretty much only ever going down. Never up, except for the stairs leading to the Radio Man, which you then go back down again. And then at the very end, where you ascend the Great Tower and finally learn at least a little bit of the truth. That's why I kept pointing it out during the playthrough, as it symbolically points to Walker's descent into madness. The term metagame didn't really exist yet, and for its time, Spec Ops: The Line was about as meta as it got, at least within this style of game. However, the gameplay is extremely boring. The absolute vast amount of gameplay is spent hiding behind cover, playing human whack-a-mole with guns. Guns that don't feel good to shoot with, and enemies who don't feel good to shoot at. And I genuinely don't know if that is partially the point of the game, making a boring shooter which feels bad to play. Not necessarily making you feel bad while playing, the gameplay is just boring. A game doesn't need to be fun, but it does need to be compelling, and there is nothing compelling about this gameplay. I certainly didn't want to shoot these people. I tried my hardest not to shoot anyone, but they were always the aggressors, so while I definitely don't feel good about shooting them, I don't feel bad about it either. The first half of the game was doing such a good job planting the idea that this is a pro-military American patriotism, hoorah, war is cool and our veterans are heroes type of game, with Lugo's quippy dialogue, the uplifting music of Deep Purple, and the Radio Man singing along to Desiree in the museum. It was as if the game was asking you, isn't this cool and badass? As you're mowing down dozens and dozens of the very people you're there to aid. The slow-mo effect every time you get a cool kill would have been a great effect to play up even more, right up until the middle point twist, and then just completely remove it. Or make it more gruesome somehow. But it's just in the game right up until the end, and all it does is take the edge off the tension. Wouldn't it have been great to either peel back the curtain and show what's really going on, or head in the complete opposite direction like I thought they would with the room of mannequins and blinking lights? No, that's as far as it goes. There are way too few hallucinations which clearly are hallucinations. I really feel like the game didn't go far enough in either direction, instead sitting on some kind of in-between. There is no indication anything odd is going on when Conrad starts talking over the walkie-talkie. Lugo and Adams both walk up to the podium as if they can hear him, even though the voice is in Walker's head. In the ending we see them look at each other and shrug, but that doesn't happen during the gameplay. For a reveal like this to work, there needs to be as few alterations as possible so that there is some form of foreshadowing. We should have seen them shrugging in the background. Make it a little more difficult to see, but not impossible. Otherwise it just turns into a, aha, we lied actually. Okay, so what's the truth then? We're not gonna tell ya! The only things I would pick up on is that we now hear directly from Conrad, and that he can see and hear you at all times. Which is not how a walkie-talkie works.
Thought you said you knew. Thought I did.
That's a bold statement. You claim you knew me.
But that's been going on basically from the start. We've had conversations like this with the Radio Man before.
Clear.
Don't worry. They'll be back.
So it just comes across as the game ignoring that fact to progress the story. Unless you mean to tell me Walker's been hallucinating the Radio Man from the start. Lugo and Adams do not respond to Conrad, but they also don't question Walker or say anything you can pick up on that something ain't right. During the Hanging Men dilemma, they appear to be completely in on the situation in front of us. They even comment on the situation being fucked. So for all I know, they're seeing it too. There's a brief comment from Adams at the start of the following chapter implying something ain't right with Walker. But since there's been no indication what I've seen isn't real, what he says is just confusing. What is really going on when Adams gets shot, Lugo tries to heal him, and then we all get killed? You can argue that it's all in Walker's head, but that's just a bad excuse for poor storytelling. I, the player, am not Walker. I am credited as a special guest. I should be able to get at least a glimpse of the reality of what's going on. Perhaps what Spec Ops: The Line needed was a longer campaign. 6 hours just wasn't enough to build the character and story, especially when what felt like 5 hours of that was just unimportant gameplay and only the remaining hour of it was the story. A longer campaign might have made me connect better with the characters. Better written characters definitely would have helped. Because the only character I actually liked was the Radio Man. Perhaps then Walker's actions would have actually hit me. But at no point did I feel guilty about what I did, because they weren't my choices to make. And I didn't like Walker enough as a character to really care for him and what he'd done. On that topic, the opening credit sequence showing me as a special guest? Yeah, we can just toss that out the window, my choices here didn't matter. Missions play out ever so slightly different, and you may hear some other conversations, That's about it. On one hand, I really wanted to play through the game again, make different choices and see what happens. But that would also mean slogging through hours of sitting behind chest-high walls again, and I couldn't bring myself to do that. But I did want to go back to do the gate again, to see if there was any way of not setting those civilians ablaze, or at least achieve a different outcome. Except I forgot which mission that was and picked the chapter just before it by mistake. Luckily, the chapters are very short, so I decided to pick a different choice for the scene with Gould. Yeah, he dies no matter what, and despite the following cutscene being different, the voice lines are the exact same.
What the hell is that?
A map. I think this was Gould's op plan.
Must be the gate they were talking about.
So what?
Gould thought it was worth dying for, Lugo. I'd say that's a pretty big so what.
The only things that change is that we learn about the attack Riggs is planning on the water supply a little earlier, while the remainder of this mission turns into a stealth mission and becomes a little easier. That's it. You rescue some civvies too, but that doesn't matter because no, there is no choice in Chapter 8. None of the choices truly matter except for the very last one, which is basically just a choice of what ending you want. There is no option to even try to not kill the civilians here. You must kill them. If you don't, then you just fall over dead. And that's where the game lost me entirely during my playthrough. I no longer felt a connection to Walker or his actions past this point. Not like I felt much responsibility in the first place, since literally every killing has been in self-defense. And according to a lot of people discussing the game online, feeling disconnected from Walker is the point. But if I don't feel a connection with the character I'm playing as, why would I care about anything that character is doing? Hallucination Conrad tells me I could have stopped at any point and none of this would have happened. But the locals shoot at us literally 5 minutes into the game. There's not much choice there, it's either kill or be killed. Come to think of it, wouldn't everything have happened regardless of Walker's presence? The CIA is still here pitting the civilians against the 33rd. That was going on before we arrived. Riggs was going to destroy the water supply with or without our help. So what point are they trying to make? Walker and his squad going in to assist their fellow soldiers when they're asking for aid makes perfect sense. Probably could have called for backup before heading for the nest, but they also don't know what kind of situation they're dealing with. It makes sense for them to want to check out the situation first before calling for more troops. If all the 33rd are doing here right now is rescue civilians, why do they open fire at us? They believe we're with the CIA, who for some reason are trying to stir chaos. But we tell them we're not CIA and they won't listen, so the 33rd are literally the ones at fault. Which completely goes against the point the game is trying to make. Had they not shot at us, none of this would have happened. When Conrad says I could have stopped, the locate survivors part of the supposed flashback is left out.
We have our orders. Leave the city, radio command from outside the storm wall. We have our orders. Locate survivors, leave the city immediately.
Are they implying the entire story has been a false narrative? Then what was actually real and what wasn't? What really happened? If our order was to just leave the city, why are we moving towards it the first thing in the game? I've seen the theory thrown around that the entire game is Walker's personal purgatory, where he must relive all of the fucked up things he and his men did. This theory does hold some water, considering Conrad's face can be seen in places it logically shouldn't be. At one point, a hanging soldier can be seen in the reflection of a building. The more hellish hallucinations definitely make sense if he is indeed stuck in purgatory. Lugo and Adams can also be interpreted as being the angel and devil on Walker's shoulders, respectively. They may not have been real and instead pieces of Walker's clearly fractured mind. And I love this theory. I love that there are so many ways to interpret the story. But it just felt like I wasted 6 hours of my life slogging through some of the most boring gameplay I've ever experienced, just to be told, I don't know bro, you figure it out. I don't need everything explicitly told to me. I don't need all the details, but I need at least something to latch onto. Some kind of through line I can connect with, and then we can begin speculating. In Spec Ops The Line, there's nothing but questions without answers. It's extremely unsatisfying. It can be a lot of very different things, and that's my main problem with it. To be extra clear, I'm only so critical because I really like the ideas they're going for. There is so much to love with this game. I just wish it was better realized. And I especially wish the gameplay was actually good. It literally does not change at all from start to finish. It's just sitting behind chest-high walls and clicking heads when they pop out of cover. Maybe fake Conrad was right. Perhaps I made the right choice back in 2018. Technically, none of this would have happened if I had just stopped. But I'm glad I did play it. At least I know now why people like this game. I just don't agree with them, and ultimately I think Spec Ops The Line deserved better. Thanks for watching. More hot takes are on the way. Maybe leave a like if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button. Until then, take care.